Good afternoon, my name is Nico House, host of the political radio show Mikasa Sukasa, and I urge you all to join our One Follow $1 campaign. Just go to the Patreon link below. Also, make sure you hit that notification bell and that subscribe button so that you can get constant updates when we upload new videos. So today I wanted to talk about why this Sheriff Arpaio that Trump pardoned, it's unforgivable. Honestly, it's unforgivable. There are some people who seem to allege that there's a bunch of fake news out on Sheriff Arpaio, and I mean, things could be fake. I agree, but everything can't be fake, right? Okay, so like when we talk about the Russia conflict, there is a lot of fake news out about the Russia conflict, but there's a lot of real news out about the Russian conflict. But everything that's put out about Sheriff Arpaio, independent or otherwise, or mainstream, has been the same thing. Just look at this article from static.currentaffairs.org. It says when talking about Arpaio, the word racist isn't enough. The word abusive isn't enough. Arpaio's actions over the course of his time in office were monstrous and sickening. Arpaio's officers were harassing, detaining, and beating citizens and non-citizens alike, with jail employees routinely calling inmates wetbacks for leaving them to die on the floor. Arpaio let hundreds of serious sexual abuse cases go uninvestigated, and in one case resulted in a child being continuously raped. He was not just a quote-unquote tough sheriff, but a cruel and incompetent one, faking clearance reports for serious crimes while abusing his power of office to arrest and intimidate journalists, judges, and county officials. This guy was evil. Just in one scenario, there was a little boy who was a teenager riding his bike down the street. He was arrested for having paraphernalia. Turned out he was innocent. He had ulcers, was taken to the hospital, was given medication. Then the medication wasn't the medication he actually needed, so the ulcers actually got worse. He was screaming at the top of his lungs, and they let him die in the hospital. The reward for his family was only $1 million. It was a $1 million settlement. There was another scenario. There's another scenario where I want to find this one as well. There was a prisoner who had a crushed larynx because of how the guards beat the living hell out of him. Screaming at the top of his lungs, crushed larynx, and they even removed the larynx from evidence. This family got an $8 million settlement from the police department instead of the police department or the sheriff department fighting it. That is despicable. This guy called his camps internment camps. They were sleeping in tents where their shoes were melting. Even in the winter time, it gets so cold in that desert that people said that they can't feel any type of cool breeze or cold air without thinking back to the time where they had to sleep in those camps. It's absolutely disgusting. What Trump has done was pardon some evil sheriff who got away with murder several times, and he pardoned him on the misdemeanor. He completely undermined the judicial process. He completely undermined the checks and balance system. And it is disgusting, the abuse of power that he showed, not to rescue someone who is noble and righteous, but to save someone from a 5 to 7 month prison sentence over a misdemeanor when he should have felony after felony after felony after felony after felony. This is impeachable. Y'all know me. I don't throw that word around a lot. I don't. People say, oh, well, Trump, he should be impeached because of Russia. No, he shouldn't. The Russia thing is nonsense. He should be impeached because of something he said. Nah, whatever. Like, we got to draw the line somewhere. There has to be rule of law. But this is impeachable. You pardon a murderer. You pardon an open racist. You pardon someone who was killing people seemingly for fun. He was a monster, and he should not have been pardoned. Let me know your thoughts and comments below. Please subscribe, join our One Follow $1 campaign, and always remember, find your balance. Peace.